to the Scamslam channel. I'm here to bring you content from both shady and some not so shady individuals on TikTok. Ever scrolled through your For You page and come across a sketchy scam or a questionable character? Well, you're not alone, and that's where I come in. On this channel, I'll be diving deep into the world of TikTok to expose scams, scammers, and problematic content to steer clear of. From beggars, scammers, fakers, liars, abusers, and awareness creators that you watch, I'll be here to share it all. I'll be doing it all through showing live streams and adding in comments where appropriate. Be sure to look out for those red flags. So if you want to stay informed on what's really going on in the world of TikTok, then hit that subscribe button and join me on this wild ride. Let's expose the truth together, and reminder, don't send money to anyone on TikTok.
Now, I gotta say something.
You're my property. And those are you.
I'm sorry, but if dudes think their wives are their properties, you can kiss my ass. Your significant other is not your fucking property, motherfuckers. Not in any way, shape, or motherfucking form. Been there, done that, fuck off. You know, fuck that shit. Let me check to see how much time is left on there. No! Scheiße. Ow, ow, ow. Oh. Okay. So, yeah, his thing is poor for dummies and that kind of thing. But he's awesome. Yeah. Do you know how amazing it feels? Like, it feels so amazing that that people do know I'm telling the truth and do realize, and I'm not being called a liar constantly anymore. Sorry. Sometimes when I get like this, I have to do this. Well, that's not good. The guy is exposing Eastern Star and Masons and that, like others are too. And so far I've found at least like 4 survivors. I know there are survivors that watch my lives that are very silent. I think they're trying to find the courage to speak out, but they're still scared. So, I could have easily just, stopped talking about it and just simply did what I did before and just went silent. Something told me not to, and well, hell, me being silent isn't in me anymore. I've been silent for far too motherfucking long. Protected monsters because I was brought up to believe I was supposed to. Well, they did what they did to me. Because every time I'd speak out, I was the one who was crazy. I was the one who was lying. I was the one who was delusional and this, that, and the other. The things that have happened over the past few years, since 2001, or 2021. If it hadn't been for Frankie, I never would have left that house. I never would have figured out I was being poisoned. I would still be in that fucking house in that situation or with my fucking ex again or some shit. If it wasn't for Frankie. I've said it before and I'll say it again. That man has saved my life so many times. And not figuratively. Literally. If it wasn't for him, I'd still be being poisoned. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't know what I know now. And I don't think he realizes how, he legitimately saved my life so many times. He didn't just keep me going in that. He legitimately saved, I would still be in that fucking house if it hadn't been for him. Because of him, I found the courage to change my life and to leave and take that risk. If it hadn't been for him, I would have found my voice. Oh, shit. He's like a knight shining armor, hero, Prince Charming, all wrapped up into one. be here if it wasn't for him. And I'm very grateful for it. People ask, what are you grateful for, right? I'm grateful for Frankie. If it had been for him, who knows what my life would be like right now. Who knows how sick I would actually be. Or would my body have finally given out on me if I was still in that situation. Found my voice. My self-esteem, confidence, you know. Still learning not to be a people pleaser, but it's a work in progress. He showed me that things I've been told were bullshit, you know. I keep thinking about how far I've come in the past, just since 2023, shit. Since leaving that house. Look how far I've come. You know? So, and now it's about to be another journey to a whole other country to prove who I am and be reunited with my real family. And I have a feeling it's going to be much sooner than I think. But on the 20th, I'm getting a tattoo. And all the proceeds go to a little boy here in Staten Island. His name's Rocco. And he's been fighting childhood cancer. So it's a fundraiser thing, so I'm gonna do that. Hey, ouch. Oh, ow. Lord have mercy. Scheiße. Oh, shit. So much has happened in the past, God, few years. You know? And everything's working out the way it's supposed to. I think all I have to do is release control of everything and give it to the universe. That's what I did. And that's when everything started changing. For the better. That's when everything started changing for the better. And so I released all control and, you know, trust in the universe. Heartburn reaction in my ass. I think I got the wrong ones. I'll get the right ones tomorrow. So, much has happened. And I'm excited about the future. You know? Good things are coming. Good things are happening. Never in my wildest imagination did I think it would end up like this, or I'd be where I'm at in my life. And I am still in shock about the whole, you know, I still do question myself. Is this fucking real? How the fuck is this real? But it is. Hopefully soon, but it will be over. And I'm sure it will. It's only a matter of time. Give a little whistle. Like to make my tea, so give a fucking whistle. Okay. So, tomorrow I'm gonna go out. Hopefully it'll be nice, not freezing. Either way, I'm going out. Go to the library, see my friend that works there. Depending on how I feel, maybe I'll go across to the other side and walk through the city a bit. Haven't done that in a long time. Start doing things that I find enjoying, that I used to enjoy. You know? So that's my plan tomorrow. Then again, plans don't always work out the way that you think they're going to. Or the way you plan them for them to happen. Do a little whistle. Just whistle. So, yeah, I used to think I'd never get justice for anything that happened to me. And now I know I'm wrong. I was. Because it's gonna happen. So, how's everybody else's day? So, how's everybody else? Everybody doing good? Did you enjoy your Thanksgivings? So, tomorrow, I'll make the GoFundMe page and I'll put the links in both my bios on all my social media. Make a video about it, and then, you know, yeah, I think so too, man. Well, I also got a little bit before I came live earlier, so. Me, I'm more or less, kind of like, is this really, am I really going to be proving who I am? And I'm in one of those denial states tonight, I think. Like, oh my god, this is real? I get like that sometimes. Because it's so, it's like, things that I've said, they're all true, but they sound so crazy, right? So there are times, a lot of times, like, in finding out that I was actually kidnapped and everything else, it's a lot. And so I do question it a lot. And then I also question, do people actually believe me, or yeah, do people actually believe me, or I don't know. You know what I mean, though? Am I really gonna get justice and the whole thing, you know? But yeah. So you know, honestly, there is one person that I would love to be able to have there with me when I met when it's all said and done, and I meet my real family. One person that I would love to be there with me, obviously. Yeah. I'd love it if Frankie could be there with me whenever it happens. You know? Because he's the one that kept me going this time. And if it hadn't been for him, I probably would have given up. Yeah, he knows. He knows what's going on. I'm pretty sure he knows what's going on. He may not know everything, but he does know. I think he knows more than he probably knows a lot more than I think he does. I don't know. I would love it if he would be. If he could be. You know. Damn it, the one person I get emotional about every time. Not every time, but majority of the times. That man is the reason I'm still alive, so. Shit. Well, yeah. I do, but. If it wasn't for him, I never would have found my voice. See, I know that I'm telling you now, if it hadn't been for him, I would still be in that house. I would still be around those people. Because the only reason I found the courage to leave was, as ironic as it is, him. He showed me anything is possible. He showed me anything's possible. First person to ever tell me it was okay to cry. Now he tells me, oh, don't cry. It's like, well, you know, I can't help it sometimes. I guess I fell in love with him before I ever knew who he was, what his name was, or anything. Because the first thing I saw was his heart and his soul. Before he ever opened his mouth. Well, it was love at first sight. And every day, my love for him grows stronger and stronger. And yeah. Actually, his video was on a scammer's account that I saw, so I had no idea. And then he started saying, I'm like, oh my god, who is this guy? He needs to be doing this for a career. I had no fucking idea. And I did my research and learned who he was. But I was in love with him before I ever knew his name. Or what he did. And I would still feel the same way about him if he worked at McDonald's. I didn't fall in love with him because of his looks or his career or anything like that. That's the dumbest shit ever. And I've waited for him for almost 5 years. Because I know that I can't be with anybody unless it's him. I decided before I ever met, back in December of 2020, that I was going to stay single the rest of my life. I would never fall in love, nothing like that. And then in February 2021 is when I first saw him. And man, he was wearing a backwards hat, I think it was black, a brownish tannish shirt, and his glasses were on the front of him, and he was sitting down. It was a white room. He was saying, "Build me a buttercup." Not the fast version, but the slow. Why do you build me up, buttercup, baby, just to let me down? And mess me around and the world's still long. You never call, baby, when you say you will. But I love you still, I need you. Oh, baby, my darling, you know that I have from the start. So build me a buttercup to break my heart. And then I'm like, oh my god, who is this guy? He needs to be doing this for a living. This is what he was born to do. No fucking idea that that's what yeah. I had no idea. And then going back and forth in my head, do I really feel this way? Am I crazy? Whatever, you know? Well, you know that song? I only have eyes for you, dear. It's like that with me because ever since I came across, first time I ever laid eyes on him, I only have eyes for you, dear. Yeah. It's been no fucking joke. He's the only one I'll ever. If I'm with anybody, he's the only one. If it's not him, then I will be single and celibate the rest of my life. I've waited for that man for almost 5 years, and I've been true to him the whole time. Now, if I could just, hey, come over and see me, it'd be nice. It'd be nice if he would just come see me. All I want to do is spend a little time with you. I don't want to change anything about him, but I know he's busy with everything, and all I want is quality time. Because to me, quality time means more than quality time with him. How am I going to invite him verbally? Okay. Hey, Frankie, if you're watching, come see me at my house. You know where I live. You know, is that verbal enough? Because I don't know how else I'm supposed to ask him. I've gone up to the studio a couple times with stuff for him. I've dropped it off when he was there. The first time they were getting ready for competition, so he sent some of the students out and got the bag and everything that I took up to him. And they told me they were getting ready for a competition, but if they weren't, he would come see. He would see me. And then the second time I went up, he was teaching. I could hear him, and I know I could have gone in there, but I didn't want to interrupt his class. I never took him things down there to see him. I would have loved to see him, but I become scared, get cold feet, chicken shit, whatever you want to call it. I don't know why, but I get nervous. And so I debated. I was standing in that front office for 5 minutes? And so I'm debating whether or not to go in and interrupt him. I didn't want to because I know how work oriented he is. And so I just went in the other room because there were two others in the other room with the younger kids. And I'm like, excuse me. And they're like, yeah. It's like, can you let Frankie know there's some food out here for him? They're like, they look at each other, then look at me like, yeah? Okay, thank you. And I walked out and took the 2-hour bus ride home. Because going there and back, it's a 4-hour bus ride. Round trip. So, then for his birthday, I went, but he wasn't there. The lady, very nice lady. Very nice Italian lady. Older lady. She told me when he would be there and everything. I'm like, okay, great. Yeah. I always get nervous. I think... I don't know. I think it'll be different once he tells me yes or no or whatnot. But until he tells me, I'm not going to know for sure. And the whole thing of going to events and that, yeah, it's amazing. I get to see him, get to spend a couple minutes with him, but the thing is, every time we've had him, and we've had a couple of moments, and I cherish each and every one of them. But we always get interrupted. So, at an event or something like that, it would never happen. I think we've tried. It's not gonna happen. Because, other fans being there. And then the one time by the fireworks. So, So, Frankie, if you're watching, you know where I live, come over and see me. Matter of fact, if you're watching, come over tomorrow. I'll be here. All day. Is that verbal enough? Is that verbal enough? Because I don't know what I'm supposed to do at this point. Damn it. If he actually showed up, I would be the happiest woman in the universe. Okay? If he would come and see me and just spend time, whatever, I would come over to see me and How if you told me you felt the same way about me? We ended up together, I'd be the happiest woman in the universe, I'm telling you. Actually, you know what? Frankie, if you're watching, meet me at the outlet mall tomorrow afternoon. Starbucks, 2 p.m. You know. The one by the ferry. Is that vocal enough? Well, yeah. I was actually planning on it. I was actually planning on it because the store that I like to go to, where I get my warm clothes at, which I've been going to a lot lately to get warm clothes because I know the UK is cold. So I was going to go over there anyway and look around my favorite little store, my little novelty store where I get all my coffee mugs and things like that. And I have a gift for him. Well, a couple gifts for him. I'm not bringing them with me, but who knows? Oh, excuse me, goddamn. So, the reason I get him things and the reason I do little things for him is because of how much I love him. And like I said, every time I went down to the studio when he would be teaching and whatnot, I never went down expecting to see him. I just wanted him to know that I loved him and I was thinking about him. Because that's what you do for someone you love, whether you get to see him or not. But damn it, it's been over a fucking year. Yeah, he teaches there when he's here. I don't go over there anymore because I'm afraid, I'm nervous to go anymore because I'm afraid that they'll think I'm stalking him or something, and I'm not. Or they'll think I'm weird. I think that they may already think I'm weird. I don't know. But yeah. Darling, I overthink everything. Haven't you been paying attention? I know. I was kind of hoping to give it to him in person, but I'm nervous. He's the only time I ever get nervous when it comes to him. And it would be different if I knew how he felt, if he felt the same way or not, for sure. Because I go back and forth in my head all the time with it. And so until I know, I get nervous. I'm going to be nervous. I don't know what else to do. You know? December 9th. I got him a few things. Like, I got him a couple manifestation bracelets like I got. And a couple other things. Yeah, the ceramic, I got him, I went to this, my favorite novelty store. And I was just looking around like I was doing, I saw these really cute, makeup brushes that I was gonna get, and rhinestones on them. And I was gonna get them, so I picked them up, and then not 5 feet away, I walk, and it caught my eye. It's this, ceramic Frenchie that's blue. And it's, his favorite color is blue, too. And his fur baby is the Frenchie. He loves Frenchies, so I got it. So I got him that, and then I got him a Tom and Jerry boxers and socks set. I think he'll like it. And I actually got his nieces something, too. And I got Presley something. His fur baby. Since I'm a TikTok shop affiliate, I get, businesses or whatever on here, wanted me to promote their products. So I just requested this thing for, it's a pet ball, and you turn it on and it vibrates and everything else moves around, and so I got a pink one for her. So, and then his nieces, I got, it's these curler things with the heatless curling things or whatever. I also, they each come with a clip and a hair clip and satin hair ties. So I got them each one. They were buy one get one free. So, So maybe I'll get lucky and he will show up tomorrow. Who knows? If he's watching, I don't even know if he's watching. The only thing I do know is he's here. Thanksgiving and everything. So yeah, it'd be nice just to actually have a conversation, sit, have coffee, have a conversation. I drink frappuccinos, have a frappuccino, have a conversation with them, and get everything out in the open. He knows exactly how I feel about him. I just don't know how he feels about me. And I'm nervous to ask him. I mean, I've DM'd him asking him. So if you don't feel the same way about me, you just tell me. Tell me to my face. Tell me in a note. Tell me in a letter. Tell me in a fucking on the phone. Skywrite it. Just tell me. He left me on red. Yeah, I don't know when he's teaching. I don't know if he's teaching tomorrow or not. I don't know. He would have to post something for me to know if he's teaching or not and if I should go down. And how am I going to find out? Yeah, hi, is Frankie teaching today? No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. You know, I could just send the stuff to his P.O. box. I could just send the stuff to his P.O. box. And like they're gonna tell me, right? For the record, they know who I am. I took him homemade banana bread with homemade peanut butter frosting for his birthday last year. And he wasn't there, and but the lady told me when he would be there and everything when he was supposed to be there. And everything, so I was gonna go, and I did go back, and his friend comes out, and she was like, "Oh, you have something else for Frankie?" I was like, "Yeah, it's his birthday, he's coming up," and she's like, "Well, he's not here right now, but he'll be back soon, he's in Texas." I go, "Okay," and I gave it to her, and I left. Yeah. I can just mail him the stuff, you know? Or wait till I see him. I'll figure it out. You do realize it's been 5 years and I have been persistent. Everything happens when it's supposed to. Everything happens exactly the way it's meant to happen. And when you do that, it's not going to happen. I've tried that. So now I go with the flow of things, and it'll happen when it's supposed to. It'll happen when it's supposed to, because as many times as I've gone down there, and everything that's meant to happen will happen. And it happens exactly the way it's meant to happen, when it's meant to happen. Now, it could be, maybe he will see me tomorrow. Or, who knows? I'm going to get that tattoo on December 20th. Maybe he'll be there too. You never know. Or maybe I'll go get a protein shake and he'll be at the place. Who knows? But everything happens exactly the way it's meant to happen. And I think whenever he's ready, if he feels the same way about me, he'll tell me when he's ready to. Maybe the reason he hasn't is because he's so busy. He's extremely busy. So maybe he's waiting because he is so busy and he wants to be able to spend time with me after he tells me. I don't fucking know. You know? But it'll happen when it's meant to. Fuck. My legs and knees are hurting. So, yeah, who knows? But I do think I'm going to get off here because I need to go to bed. And I need to, especially if I'm going out tomorrow, I'm going to be down there by 2 p.m. Just in case, you know, you never know. So, hope y'all have a wonderful evening, and until next time, I will see y'all later. Have a good night, guys.
Something like that. Hello, hello. So, let's put it this way. It's beginning to feel a lot like fuck this. It's fucking cold. I think it's in the 40s. But it's fucking cold. I don't like it. Now, I gotta go to the post office because I got my passport, but they forgot the first letter of the middle name. It's right on my fucking... How? Yeah, so I looked at it first, I'm like, well, maybe that won't be a problem because it's the middle name. No, I looked it up and then I called. So I gotta go all the way down there to the post office and Lord have mercy. So I figured while I was on my way I would go live. Then forgot my inhaler before I left the house. It's just wonderful. It's like a mile to get there.
So, that's what I'm doing right now. Is going to the goddamn fucking post office. Fucking nuts. So yeah. Not my idea of a good time, to say the least. Hang on. It's looking bright out, you know. But yeah. It's like, what the fuck? Especially when it's on the birth certificate. My ID, like... Woosah. Just woosah. Everything happens the way it's meant to, so... Lord have mercy. So, right now I'm just going down to the post office to do this shit. It'll be okay. Be okay. Post office. Receipt for a passport. They missed the name. Basically, they did not put on the first letter of the middle name. So, now, have to send it back, fill out this form, send it back, and have them fix it. It's one thing after another, I told you. That's alright, everything happens. I keep reminding myself everything happens the way it's meant to happen. You know? So much fun. And it's freezing. It's like in the 40s. I think. I would have much rather stayed at home. But you know what I'm going to do on the way home? I'm going to get some hot chocolate. Because it is hot chocolate weather. And I think when I get home, I'm going to get some ground beef out of the freezer. And I'm going to make chili for dinner. Because it's that type of fucking weather. It's a good day for chili. So that's my plan anyway. So yeah, now I gotta go the fucking passport fixed. You know. Grin and bear it. Bye. Fucking nuts, man. Yeah, when I got it, so that looked like that's close to my name. Not exact, but I read what it was from, and I'm like, okay, I know what this is. Yeah. First clue was they misspelled it on the fucking envelope. So great. He'll be alright. He'll be alright. Fill out the form, send it back. Said about 2 weeks or so that I'll get it back. Yay. How often does this shit happen? Like, how often does the fucking people fuck up on your passport? One letter is missing from the middle name. Fuckers. Woosa. You'll be okay. You'll be alright. So, yeah. Just going down to the post office to do this shit. So I'm gonna go and get hot chocolate. We'll make chili tonight. Good afternoon. I just keep reminding myself everything happens exactly the way it's meant to. It's a chilly kind of weather. It's like 40s, low 40s. Yeah, it's a chilly kind of weather. So that's what I'm making. I think I gotta get a few things for it still, but yeah, that's what I'm making. I'm gonna get some Rotel tomatoes so that I'll have a little bit of a kick. Just a little bit. I could just get fresh jalapenos and cut them up. Or just not add any of it. Oh. Play by ear. Ay, cabrón. So, how's everybody else doing? I don't understand how they screwed up on the passport to begin with. Oh, you're fine. Shit. I forgot my inhaler at the house. Fuck it. I'll be right. I just... I can't do anything at this point but laugh. Because what else am I gonna fucking do? It'll get fixed. That's all that matters. Then when I get home, I'll do the GoFundMe, I guess. I just feel weird about doing it. But I know I need to, I guess. If I want to get there and everything sooner rather than later. Yeah. Just missing the first letter. Not the middle name. Yes, you're hot and you're cold. Yes, and you're not. In your eyes, up in your time. Scheiße. So, something's fun. It's only a mile from my house. I was even thinking about going over to the city and walking. That ain't gonna happen now, shit. So if it's not one fucking thing, it's another. I'm almost there anyway. Oh yeah. No. First, when I would walk through the city, I'd walk for hours, so. Okay. I'm here. I'm gonna end this, and then when I'm done here, I'll go live again. So, stay tuned. I'll be back. Take care of this shit. I can't believe this shit. I'll be back. See you soon. God damn, I don't want to do what I want to do. Fucking thing. Fucking. Oh, for fuck's sake. Out here. Have a good day, guys. And I will, I'll be back.